everybody, it's Rory from ANSgear. We have in front of us the Hostel CTS Reflex Backpack. Now this backpack is kind of like an all-purpose, I'm going to call it an airsoft backpack because it is designed to carry a tank and more geared towards airsoft than paintball. But you could use it either way. It doesn't matter. You can use it for whatever setup you're looking for. You want to run it airsoft, you want to run it paintball, you can do it right here. But we're going to kind of look at it as an airsoft backpack that you could also use as paintball because it's a pretty trick little setup right here. We're going to start with this one right here. So a couple of the features just around the outside. You've got nice padded straps right there. You've got adjustable segments right there, so you can make it longer, make it shorter. And we've got a ton of little pockets right here. So let's just kind of go over the backpack to start with. Look at the pockets that we're dealing with. Look at the pieces that we're dealing with, and then kind of get into it from there. So we'll start from the top right here. You have a little pouch on the outside. This little Hostel rubber piece you can pull off of there if you're looking for putting your own kind of patches on there. This does flip up, and then it gives you access to like another little pouch right there that you can get stuff inside of. It does have some Velcro in there, so it does collapse down if you need it to. The outside does have weaving slots on it so that you can put any kind of other molle accessories on there. You can weave those onto it should you want to. Plus this whole piece is Velcro right here so that you can attach things to the outside of it right there as well. Now if you notice, there are little clippy doos on the side of this thing, and we'll talk about these clips in a minute as to what you could use them for. But at the point right now we're just looking at it as a backpack at this point, but we'll get to some other stuff right there. Now we talked about the adjustments on here. Moving up, you do have laser cut slots right here so that you can attach other items to it if you want. We have some zippers on here. Gives us a little pocket that just goes right down in here. And that's just a basic little pocket for you right there. First section we've got on the top. So there is two different sections. There's a zippered section here and here. So the first topmost section, let me get to that. We're going to unzip it here. And it isn't a full unzip. It goes, almost all the way down, but it's not going to be a complete fold open section. Reveals a little pocketed area and this little piece of like padded material right here. We'll talk about that in a second. So in here we've got just a net mesh bag. We've got a little place for you can hang your keys off of there or whatever you want to just hang on this little tab. Plus we have a little pass-through right here. So pass-through, you could use this for a water bottle setup, like a camelback kind of thing. You could put that inside of here and run your pass-through right here. Or if you're running remote line setup, if you've got an HPA system or CO2 system, whatever it happens to be, if you're using paintball for CO2 or HPA for airsoft or paintball, you can pass through your remote line through this little slot right here. And it can go to, if you notice, there's a slot here, a slot here, a slot here, and a slot here, pass-throughs for your air tube. So depending on where you want it to come out, and if you want a low exit or a high exit, you've got all these options on there for your cable pass-through. Now, if we open up the next section, down below, we've got our pass-through that we talked about just a second ago, passing from this section into this section to come out of these sections right here. We've got a bunch of straps, and then we've got some little clips also. Those are important. Those aren't just like extra weird things that they've thrown in there. They're important. We've got a Velcro section right here, and then we've got some straps. Now this right here would be the section where you would secure your tank in it right here. So whether you're using a compressed air system, a CO2 system, whatever it happens to be, these straps are in here to securely mount the bottle inside of the backpack so that it's not moving around on you. Once you've got your bottle securely mounted inside of here, then again, you can pass through here, you can pass through here, you can do whatever you want. You're most likely not going to be passing through this one unless maybe you're running a water bottle or a camelback some sort of hydration system out here. I can't imagine that you'd have your bottle in this secured pack section, and then you'd run it into this section this way. I can't see that. But I can see a bottle being in here and a hydration system being in here, running out. Like one coming up through here for air, one coming up through here for hydration. You can do it either way. All right, so tank's gonna go dropping down inside there. Right under this section right here. We've got another little mesh pocket for you putting stuff up inside of there. And then you can secure it all down inside there. I'm gonna re-zip these outside little dudes right here, just to kind of tidy it up a little bit. I'm gonna go around here. Now let's flip it over. We've got chest strap. These are, if you're going to be wearing a backpack for a long time, you got to have a chest strap on there. It's adjustable up and down. It really keeps the backpack straps from digging into your armpits, which is great. It does have a removable pad right here. If you want to pull that off of there, you don't like it the way it feels, you can yank that thing off of there. I'm all for the padding myself. And then we have some straps right here, which will come in handy later. All right. Bottom section has D-ring, and it does have some padding in the bottom of it, so it's gonna be nice and comfortable. If you have to sit down and lean back, you got a little bit of padding on the bottom section as well. Now, next thing about this backpack, you can convert it to like a chest rig setup with the stuff that you have right here. This piece, this little pouch on the outside, you can take it all the way off right here. And if we take this off the top, this little patch, we take this and flip it up and over and attach it on the back, like so. You can then take this pad and you can stick this pad on there, and it gives you a soft padded piece to lay against your chest. If you just left it like this, you've got this scratchy Velcro that's going to be rubbing against your jersey or whatever you're wearing. It's going to tear everything up right there. We've got this nice pad right here that we can stick that on there. Then we can flip this over and we can attach this to the front right here. We can go through these loops. We've got all the extra straps right here. We've got all the extra clips. And these clips are pretty trick. Let me pull one of these out for you so you can see it. Normal, when you have a clip on something like this right here, it's on there. You can't take it off. But these new clips, you can actually unbuckle the clip itself, and you can take the clip off, and you could re-clip it onto all sorts of things, which comes in super handy on this pack because they want you to be able to mount it up to different things. So let me put this back on here real quick. Just slide that through and then snap it into place. Now it's back in there. So with these clips, we can attach to these points right here along the outside, right there, and then we can attach to these using our little straps right here. Super cool little setup. So we can turn this backpack into a chest rig setup right here. This can be attached to the front, and then here we've got our backpack with a chest rig front on it. Now, if that's not enough for you, enough chest rig ability, you can take their actual chest rig setup like this one, and you can take these straps. This one is the sector chest rig right here. You can take these off. You can unthread these metal pieces right here off of it, and you can attach them. Look at an itch right there. You can attach them to these pieces on here, and then you can take this piece and you can stick this bigger chest rig assembly on here. You've got so many different options as to what you can do with this modular setup. So if you're looking for bigger chest pieces, you can use the sector rig and attach that on there. If you want something basic, you can use the one that comes with it. If you want to just keep it a backpack, well, then you just take this off of here, take this back off of here, and then whammo, stick that thing back on there. And then put this back on there like this. Oop, that's upside down. There's so many options with this thing. It is crazy what you can do with it. I think my favorite part about this is the pass-throughs on all these. There's so many options on where to take your remote line hose setup and push it through. It really makes it easy. If you like a low setup, a high setup, wherever you want it to be, it's awesome for you. Plus all the accessories, different length straps. You got short straps, medium length straps, the clips, the buckles. They've got everything going on here for you so that you can really make it the way you want to set it up right there. Whether you want to attach it to the parts that come with it, whether you want to use the sector rig right here and attach to this, it is up to you. So many choices, so many options. The Hostel CTS Reflex Backpack, at the moment, right here, these are the colors that are available. I'm sure there's going to be more colors coming. We've got a kind of a multicam setup right here, the camouflage. This one they're calling, what's the color on this one? They're just calling it green. And then this one over here, the strap fell off of it, or the tag fell off it, so I'm going to call it black. Maybe camo black, something like that. If this one's green, I'm calling this one black. Maybe they call it shadow. Not quite sure, but that's okay. Anyway, check the website for color availability on this backpack, the Reflex Backpack. So many options on what you can do with it. It's on the website right now. Pick yours up today from ANSgear.com.